Hi everyone, and welcome to my new flat. Wow! This is an empty flat tour. So this is before we've moved in any of our stuff. The previous person sold us her couch, chair, and TV very cheap, so we took up on the offer. Even though this is not my preferred couch by any means, but if it's cheap. So this is something I've never had before. An actual fire! So that's exciting for the winter. We have no lighting in here. Yep, so it might be a little dark, but it's fine. We also got the blinds from this kind lady, so that's very nice. Didn't have to buy that, because we have to buy a lot of other stuff. So the kitchen is very nice. The kitchen is above what I hoped for. Let's say that, because it has a lot of space, a lot of storage, and it's kind of bright. Here, we have the problem room. There's no room, it's just a closet. We simply do not have enough stuff to use this wardrobe because this is just too much storage for us, so we need to move it. Then we have, I like this detail. Here we have a bedroom with no bed yet. We're waiting for that to be delivered, so we're gonna mattress it for the first few weeks. And then we have a wardrobe here. That's also one of the few things that are already here. Small bedroom, but fine. I haven't actually tested out the lighting. Okay, there's a fan. Basic bathroom, also nice storage. Today we're gonna clean and move in a lot of our stuff. I'll try to include the process as much as I can and show you how we're gonna make this into our flat. And also I'm gonna try and do it in a more sustainable way. So we'll see. Here's one of the things that I've done to save the environment and some money. I've cut up some old like t-shirts and stuff. I'm gonna use them as rags, and that's especially handy now that I have a lot of flat to clean. I have stolen a single dishwasher tablet from my parents' house to wash everything, because all of the things that like all my kitchen stuff has been in boxes for like 10 years. So I'm gonna clean that stuff. This is the progress so far. Obviously now it just looks like a mess because that's what moving in looks like. This is how far we got today. I'm not even gonna go there, but the fan is a mess. It's proper filthy. We need more shit to clean that. Just gonna leave this for now because we need to really deep clean this kitchen. I really didn't think this would be the experience moving in somewhere in Norway. I've moved like 10 times in London and every time it was just gross. Didn't think that would be the experience this time, but I was wrong, unfortunately. Hi everyone, it's day 2 in the flat. This is a cleaning day. As you can see, I've moved everything to clean. It's starting to feel a lot more, I don't know, not like home, but like our own space, if that makes sense, now that it's a little cleaner. Our landlord is gonna sort out the cooker and the fan because that's just a whole situation. We're also gonna get my dad to help us with this huge ass closet tomorrow. There's also some junk up there. I don't know what that is. I've stocked the dishwasher, but I haven't even run it yet because we haven't cleaned cupboards, so we don't have anywhere to put anything, and we don't really want to do anything with this side of the kitchen yet because it's nasty. Got some of my cleaning supplies. This brand, it's called Clear. It's more environmentally friendly, and I've really been wanting to try this for a long time. These are dishwasher tablets, and they were like almost twice the price of the store brand ones, so that was expensive. I really want to try and make those decisions where I can, and I want to test them to see if they're worth the money. I've put some Reed diffuser scented soap. Also got this scented candle going, and we got a scented candle going here. I'm hoping the place will smell nicer. I feel like it already does. Tomorrow we're gonna take our dresser here, and we're also gonna take a mattress that we're gonna use until our bed arrives that our landlord bought. This pile looks very daunting, but I'm sure there are a few of those things that I'm not even gonna keep because I don't need that many kitchen stuff, or as much kitchen stuff as I probably thought I did 10 years ago. Just to clarify, this is from when I went to uni in Norway, and that was for a year. And then I just moved abroad forever. That's why I haven't seen it in that long or used it. I feel like this is a good example of me going an extra mile to get rid of something. I had some old pots that can only be used on ceramic cooktops, and I didn't want to give them to the thrift store because I don't know if a lot of people want to buy them, so I posted it on the giveaway group on Facebook. This lady asked me to deliver them to the pet store, so That's what I'm gonna do after work. We're at the flat today trying to do a lot of things, and we were trying to put up our new kitchen fan, and we didn't have the right screwdriver, so I literally just walked home with the screw in my hand because it's 5 minutes away to steal my dad's screwdrivers. Trying to find one that fits that is also small enough to get your hand inside the fan. Okay, time for an update. I haven't really updated for a few days, but we have made some progress, even though it just looks like we made a mess everywhere. This is the living room right now. So we've washed the couch covers, so that's why it looks like this. We also have some boxes that we emptied today. We've moved this thing here, so this is all some stuff that we just need to wash tomorrow. The bathroom is also looking messy. Everything is just everywhere. There are fewer boxes here now, so that's nice. Making progress. We removed the cupboard, or the wardrobe closet. My dad helped us because we were kind of that was a lot. Well, clearly there were shelves here before, and the person who painted, well, they were here before the paint job. So we might paint this. We haven't decided. The crown jewel of the show today. After a quick discussion with the landlord, we got a new kitchen fan, and I'm so excited about it. It took us quite a while to put it up. It was difficult, but I think we managed. It was really, you know, an upgrade for the kitchen. And if you don't believe me, this is the old fan. Look at this junk. This is looking like a mess right now, but this is the dirty side with stuff that still hasn't been cleaned. We've started putting stuff inside, so that feels nice. You know, it feels more home when you put stuff in the cabinets. And put up some fridge magnets, so feels a lot better now. We've been looking for drinking glasses, and yesterday we actually found some in a thrift shop. My partner found these, and I mean, they're quite nice. They look pretty fancy. We got some that are space gray, maybe, like a dark gray, and some that are dark green. This is the second load of dishes that we're gonna wash. We're getting some more. Pile of dirty rags that we need to clean as well. Part of the progress, as we just said before I started filming. Getting it messier before it gets tidy is part of the progress, unfortunately. Hence why, you know, obviously this is terrible. But as we got the couch used, we need to clean them. But yeah, that's it for today's update. Hello, today I am in my painting clothes because I have decided to paint the spare room. Clearly there were shelves and they just painted around them and then they removed them and no one did anything about it. Gonna paint that today. I got some tools. My dad had some leftover paint from forever ago that we're just gonna mix up and gonna see how it turns out. So as you can see, it's looking more like a home now. We got this thing put up. So we got this going. We need to get another one of these. So now we started bringing some decorations. We don't have that many decorations because we like a minimal living space. So that's that. We can put up the couch cushions now. I've ordered some command strips to put up the pictures finally, so that's gonna be a huge help. We got a drawing rack that's super ugly but very sturdy. As you can see, this area, the whole box situation is getting smaller. There's not that much left to do when it comes to organizing. It's just basic stuff like we got a mirror. We have some knobs that we need to put up today. And then we have the blinds that I'm dreading. Absolutely dreading doing that. Those are important things we need to do today because, yeah, this is the bedroom and we need to cover up that window because, in case you didn't know, Norway doesn't get dark, or northern Norway doesn't get dark in the summer, so you cannot sleep if you don't cover your windows. Need to sort out the closet as well. It's also something that needs to get done today. Originally, I wanted to paint the whole room, but then we realized there's 1,000 nooks and crannies everywhere, and I can't be bothered. You know, all of these tiny little places, I cannot be bothered. So I think we're gonna see how it is just painting this wall. I don't know if you can see it, but the previous people did not even mask anything before they painted, but I'm gonna try and do a good job. We were looking for a rug. First of all, rugs are really expensive. Second of all, rugs are really expensive. Luckily, my friend has been trying to sell a rug for a while, and I was like, you know, the rug, do you still have it? And she did, so got a cheap rug. It's not, like, obviously it's a different color than the couch, but we both really like green, so I'm happy with this. And I think it's gonna look really nice. We're trying to agree on a coffee table. That's proving the most difficult thing so far, I think. Well, other than screwing up the fan, because that was horrible. Also, the last thing I forgot to show you, we got a shoe rack. So that's nice. We just need to move the fire extinguisher. It usually goes here, but because of this thing, it doesn't fit, and we're gonna try and attach the mirror to the wall, like here maybe. That's another project for today. Here's the result so far. Looks pretty good. Just kidding. it's very patchy and stuff, and it's also reflecting the light, so it's not as bad as it looks on camera. It definitely needs another coat tomorrow. It's a nice contrast wall. That was not planned at all, but could have been a lot worse. Okay, now we've got a coat rack, a shoe rack, and here, hello. So our hallway is looking pretty good. We need to get some kind of fixture, little shelf thing or whatever to put keys on. We've got blinds. They work, so that's good. Then tomorrow we need to do the next coat of paint and sort of other shit out. And most importantly, we need to find a table because we really want to move in now. This is a Friday and we need some caffeine. Ain't no rest when you're moving. We just went and got some stuff and now we're going to the store for the 5th time, the same store, to bother the exact same shop assistant because she's always there. The project for today, it's like almost 7 on a Friday night, so that's super fun. It smells like paint in here. It's not perfect, but we're gonna do another coat today, and then we're gonna sort out the rest of the kitchen. Might do some of that tomorrow as well. We need to light some more scented candles. We just got a table for the couch. They didn't have the one we wanted, so we chose a different one, or I chose a different one, so I really hope it turns out well because it wasn't our first pick, but at least it's a better match for the rest of the colors in the flat. We got a lamp from my brother and a desk, so that's nice. Love getting things for free. We really need to get ceiling like lamps for the ceiling. We have 2 spots for lamps. Need to sort out the bed because our plan is to move in tomorrow. So obviously we're moving in before we're done, but we're just gonna do it. Okay, washing this hunk of junk was a lot of work. It's very wobbly, like bad quality, but I think it's just very old. The like back wall is loose and pieces were falling off as I was cleaning it, but it doesn't really matter. It's gonna hold our clothes, I'm sure. I'm warming up to this color. I think it's cute. This table, it's pretty good. Basic, but good. And the desk. I'm glad that we were able to get a few things secondhand for the flat because I am feeling this eco anxiety because we've just bought so much stuff. I didn't realize how much stuff we needed. Also, this is how you prepare your new frying pans apparently. And we've got a cast iron going in the oven. Don't know if you can see. That's also a huge like whole thing. As I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with, it seems that frying pans, you kind of have to replace them too often. And oh my god, the time I have spent trying to find kind of eco-friendly frying pans, I can't find any that are both, you know, eco-friendly, ethically made, actually sustainable, you know, and actually long-lasting because I don't have to replace them all the time. And I couldn't find any that actually seemed good, so I bought these. They're really expensive. Apparently they're gonna last us a long time. That's the most important thing. That was the most accessible, sustainable thing for me. So at least if they're gonna last a long time, then that makes them more sustainable. So sometimes you just have to try and find the best solution, even though it's not perfect. But a lot of things aren't perfect. That's the thing with sustainability. You just kind of have to find the thing that's the least bad. I think we need some kind of baskets or something that we can put in here to store stuff. Hello, I look very tired. That's because I am. It's been a long day, long weekend actually. It's only Saturday, but as I told you yesterday, we've now moved in. The wall is now done. Looks pretty good actually. We just have a lot of stuff here right now. Stuff that I'm gonna sell and our bedding and whatever, and the toilet seat that we bought today. Kitchen is all a mess. We've just thrown in all our food, all our like pantry stuff. We have to organize it, and we've done our first grocery shop, which is literally just like milk and eggs and whatever random stuff we need. Look at this. This is my favorite thing in this flat. I bought this milk bottle from a thrift shop like over a year ago, and it's exactly 1 liter, so it's exactly the size of a milk carton. So we now get to keep our milk in this, and like that's just so satisfying. We have a lot of clothes and stuff we need to put away, but we've just set up the Switch, so we're gonna play some Tears of the Kingdom because it's late. So I'd rather just chill a little bit. Got some of these LED lights, like tea lights, so we'll see if they're good. Also, look at my dragon plant. I really like this. Right now I'm just trying to sort out the clothes and put everything away. That's what I call a fair distribution of work. You know, someone's gotta save Hyrule. Am I right? We've had the first night in the flat, so that's good. We both did not sleep well, but I guess that could happen when you're sleeping in a new place. It's funny how much more at home something feels when you know, hang stuff up and whatever. We need to do some laundry. We moved the dresser over here because someone finally agreed that we do need more space to hang clothes. So we're gonna get some kind of rack slash shelf, or I don't know. We're trying to figure out what we can get that will work. But this looks pretty good. When we get our table, which has also been a process, we're gonna put it here. Obviously, this stuff is gonna go. We need to put it away. But we're really happy with the table, actually. It looks pretty good. I think this will look better with our other table. If that even works out, we'll see. But this section, well, it's still messy, but it's looking pretty cozy. Kitchen is still somewhat of a mess, but it's coming along. Okay, I have some extra time. I need to wait for the laundry to, I miscalculated, or I just didn't time it at all. So I need to wait for that before I can leave. This looks very mismatched right here, but it doesn't look as bad when I'm not in amazing lighting. It feels good to at least be able to reduce the carbon footprint of this move in some way, because it's been a lot of, you know, buying stuff new and, you know, everything comes in plastic, and at least the cardboard can be recycled, but the fact that something can be recycled is not an excuse for producing it, if that makes sense. It still just lowers the quality of the materials, and not everything can be recycled. Blah, 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 blah. It's a lot. I'm just so tired. Moving is a lot of work, especially when you're working full-time. Finally get to try out this reusable baking sheet. I'm very excited. I hope it's good, and I hope it's easy to clean, because the ones I had in London were terrible. They were not easy to clean at all. Still smells a little bit like paint. But my parents were just here and my dad approved of the paint job, so that's good. This room is still a mess. We need to sort everything out, and we need to try finding a gaming chair. We got the vacuum attached to the wall, so that's good. It's one thing that makes this whole thing more organized. Need to put away like the rags and my reusable napkins. Need to find a little box, I think, to put them in so that I can, you know, put them on the table if people need them, because I want to be able to, you know, offer napkins. I'm looking for coasters, because this is our temporary coast solution. But I'm trying to find nice coasters. I looked all over town yesterday to find fabric ones, because the ones that aren't fabric, I find they get so sticky. I'm trying to find some kind of like scent pouch or something that we can keep in the hallway, because he wants to be met with a nice smell when we enter. So I guess it's not unreasonable to want, but it's actually amazing how much better this flat smells since we've cleaned everything and replaced the fan, because it smelled so bad before. We didn't smell it at the viewing, but when we came here after, it just smelled horrible. Like the fan was just rank, like it was terrible. Okay, second day of living here. Well, I guess maybe third day. Well, the second night went a lot better. Slept a lot better. Today we did something I didn't think we would manage to do. We picked a gaming chair. Right now, like ideally we would have 2 chairs, 2 desks, whatever, but we only have space for 1 setup right now, so we have to share the gaming chair, and I knew that we wouldn't agree. Luckily they had the one I wanted in stock. We also bought a clothing rail. We're gonna put it there. We need to figure out where we're gonna put the radiator, and I also got these baskets for the shelves in the gaming room to make it look a little neater. Gonna organize that, but not right now. Now I'm gonna continue on my quest to save Hyrule. I'm also gonna go through our stack of receipts to see which ones we need to keep. You know, when you're moving and you need to get everything because you don't have anything, money is just flying out of your account. But we're really happy with the TV, which, you know, we luckily didn't even have to figure out ourselves. We have made a lot of progress in the last few days. We now have a table. It's obviously messy right now. We have to sort out. We got our stuff from IKEA. Ooh. So we got like these things to hang up. Still need to do that, so they're just sitting there right now. We also got like extenders for the table, so it's a bit of a mess right now. And we have our mattress in the living room, because also a lot of mess. The eco-anxiety is real. We got our bed. Finally! We also figured out that our drying rack can fit in here. We still need to figure out some kind of like storage solution in the hallway, because we need somewhere to put like our hats and stuff. This is a temporary solution. We still have like the small finicky things to figure out, but for now it's going pretty well. We have the big things finally. Getting the table here was a whole journey because it's so big and heavy and there's a steep hill up to this house. But the clothing rack for dry clothes, it looks pretty good right here. It looks very small. I can't get a good angle, but it looks very good. I'm very happy with it. We had to get the like cheaper version because the other ones were either really ugly or just too big. But it's actually like surprisingly steady. Did not expect that. I also have a little haul. I've talked about these before. It's the coral ball that you put in the washer with your laundry, and it collects microplastics. You just pop it in the washer. I also got some sunscreen. Well, that's important. Wear your sunscreen, kids. And also get reef safe sunscreen. That's important. I got one of these before, but I left it at my parents' house because I told my mom to use it, and I don't want to take it because I want her to keep using it. And I knew she wasn't going to buy one because this is ridiculously expensive. I think they're only like 25 pounds maybe, but this ended up costing me like between 50 and 60 pounds because of the customs in Norway. It's crazy. Dude, if you live in Norway, like don't order shit from abroad. It's really expensive. I like to look at myself as a frugal person, but sometimes I just make decisions that if something's important to me, I'll spend some extra money on it, but it's still painful. I have a question. If you moved and you didn't get sick, did you even move? I really wanted to do some filming today, but I don't want to lose my voice. Luckily, it's a bank holiday tomorrow. And I think in my video where I returned to my channel, I complained about wasting my bank holiday weekend on having food poisoning. And now I'm wasting another bank holiday weekend on being sick. I have a very good immune system. I rarely get sick, but if I am exhausted, if I, wear myself too thin, that's when I get sick. So it's not a surprise to me. We only need to, sort out everything in here, and there are very few things we still need to buy. So yeah, I have so many things I want to do today, and then I have obviously like no energy. I really want to tidy a bit because everything is just everywhere. I need to just find a place for everything. I'm trying to buy some prints from Redbubble because, okay, I need to research them a little bit more, but I want, kind of like nerdy posters that are references to things I really like, even though my partner has already refused a few of my suggestions. We only have a few pictures, and it would be nice to put up some more stuff on the walls. I don't want it to be, feel cluttered, but I want some kind of like nice mix between feels homey and cozy. We have, a few pictures up, but not like too much. So I want to find maybe like 3 prints that will go well, like on the walls. Also, I am intrigued by Redbubble's customs policy that they refund your customs charges, because that is very interesting to me, as I earlier in this vlog complained about the customs because I had to pay like 20 pounds just to get my coral ball imported. So this is a poster of like plants from Breath of the Wild, and I low-key want to buy it and put it on the wall and watch my parents be super confused when they try to identify the flowers. It's been a few days. My voice is still not where it should be. We just had a little flat warming, but just my brother, my sister-in-law, and my nephew and my dad. We've just had some cookies. There's like cookie crumbs all over the table because obviously my nephew is 1.5 years old, so he went wild with the cookies. Got some presents, so that's very sweet. We got to test out what things we need to move before we have toddlers coming over, because that will happen. Like I have a lot of kids in my life that I want to invite. As you can probably tell, like a lot of things are falling into place. The kitchen is looking hella better. We have a lot less clutter. We just have a random huge bag of rice sitting there that we need to put away. This window is just full of shit, really. We got this thing to put like kitchen utensils in, and we also got 2 of these. We got one to use in the hallway. It doesn't stick to the wall there. It's fallen down twice. And we got another one that we were gonna put here somewhere to keep the soap in. It can't stick here either. But yeah, we put up pictures, so that's very nice. This one is like a newspaper themed one. My parents got it for Christmas and I really liked it, so they gave it to me. It's like way more my style than their style, so they were like, yeah. I got this picture that I got from my friend Ingrid. She had it and then she moved in with her boyfriend and he was like, I do not want that picture in my house. So worked out pretty well for me. And then we got this picture or drawing that was drawn by my oldest niece. It's Moomin themed and it's super cute. I love it so much. And then this one is done by it's a painting by my youngest goddaughter. She was 2 when she painted that, I'm pretty sure. And then we have this picture. It's drawn. Why did I do that? That's so annoying. We finally adjusted it properly and then I just messed it up again because it doesn't have like, it's not actually sitting properly. This is drawn by my friend Miriam. She's really good at drawing, like it's obviously supposed to be me. And we also have another one that she drew in the bedroom and I think it's just really pretty. It's a perfect like bedroom kind of picture. I haven't been able to decide on pictures from Redbubble. I want to put one picture like on this wall because it's obviously pretty big, and I also want to put one in the hallway. We have a lot of wall space like right here, and I just think it would be really nice to feel like you're coming into a flat that has some kind of personality. And then we're gonna put one picture like in the gaming room, but my partner is playing Valorant right now, so I'm not gonna show you the room, and it's also very messy still. Fine, can't really complain about this. It's going really well. I just wanted to show you these. The order I made for coasters came in, and these are the cute shopping bags that I also bought. They're from, you know, it's a small business, like women owned, and they're all like really cute patterns because I want to actually, you know, remember to use them, and then I need the patterns to be cute, so I'm much more likely to use these if they're cute, and I think they're hella cute. So that was the update for today. Good morning. I have just made myself some coffee. It's a Sunday. It's 8 a.m. So our coasters came in and they're super cute. They're wool, so they're really good quality, and they don't, you know, obviously they don't get sticky. They're exactly what we wanted. From this shop I also got, I want to make some kind of like smelly thing for the hallway. The other day I found this bag, like it's a jewelry bag from this small business that we bought the coasters from. I also got this Christmas tea. It was on clearance, so it was literally like $1.50. So I thought might as well just try and use this because it smells like, you know, kind of like a fruity Christmas tea. And that just sounds like something I want my house to smell like, so I'm gonna try and do that today. I actually wrote a list because I find it really helps to keep organized with like all the stuff I need to do, because I'll just forget, even though I do tend to overfill the to-do lists. It's not always good, but with my ADHD, like it's just, I need to have a list. I need to know like what I'm working with because everything will just disappear out of my head. But I'm still in the cleanup process of the kitchen. I'm gonna try and organize the pantry and boiling my period cups. The glamorous life of sustainability. I got this new like baking sheet because in London I had these terrible reusable baking sheets. Cleaning them was so hard. Cleaning them was just terrible. That was really a sacrifice I did for sustainability, and now I have this new kind and it seems super easy to clean. So I'm really hoping this one works out because I don't want to buy, you know, single-use baking sheets, and finding one that works has been a semi struggle. I just entered the house from coming back from work, and well, like it's obviously the placement is bad, but it actually smells like Christmas tea in here, so I guess a success. I haven't updated in like a few weeks, but today we're officially moving in because I finally got a mailbox tag. So we're gonna go attach it so we can finally actually register that we live here and get our mail delivered here. And it's official! So now I have to figure out what to do with the mail that was already there because, of course, the previous tenant had some mail delivered and I didn't even find it till today because I have not checked the mail, because why would I? Okay, now that we finally actually officially live here, I guess it's time to finish some of the organizing that I've been putting off. Oh my god, this is such a mess. On my first video from here, my friend Benjamin commented and asked if I was put in like Harry Potter's closet or something. You know, like the closet under the stairs, because I'm sat here and this is my background. He's not wrong. It does look a bit like a closet, but that's also what this room is. Okay, so scratch whatever I said about the baking paper, because my partner thought it was a good idea to use a kitchen knife to get some cookies off, and yeah, it's broken. So the search for a good one continues, because I'm not gonna buy this one again. I wasn't really that happy with it. It is the next goddamn day, and I am super tired. But look, this turned out pretty cute. Or it's not cute, come on. It looks even more like a storage, you know, like a laundry room kind of thing. One of our local groceries does this thing where it gives you a discount on stuff every week, like certain things that you you've bought before. So of course I'm so happy I got a discount on those cleaning products that I talked about that are more expensive. So I bought stuff for cleaning the house, laundry detergent, and like this bathroom spray, and I need to get more stuff, but they don't have it all at that store. So I'm gonna go and get some like dishwasher tablets and the like delicate laundry detergent and stuff, because you know, this stuff is more expensive. And it is one of the like compromises I'm making. We are saving to buy a house, so I'm trying to cut cost, you know, where I can, where it doesn't hurt, but I also don't want to hurt the environment. So in certain areas, I'm just compromising. And of course, one of them is cleaning stuff. I don't want to use shit that's toxic for the environment. So this is just, you know, and especially because I've started using it, it's kind of like, I don't want to go back to the other shit. That is today's update. Yesterday, we finally got our mattress removed. We finally was able to move it back to my parents' house. I'm so happy about it. We finally got the first of our posters. I'll show you more in detail, but it's a kind of a picture of Link. Okay, we've picked up the posters. The first one is amazing. So I put it in the frame. It's big, as you can see. It's gonna go on that wall, and I love it. It really lived up to my expectations. So yeah, I love this. It's gonna look really cool on the wall. And then it's the second one, and it might look better on the video, I don't know, but it's not good. It's very blurry. It's very poor quality. I think the resolution of the image just can't be enlarged this much, because this is also a large print. I'm gonna have to ask for a refund. I think it looks a lot better on the video. So now I'm gonna have to choose a new print. Good thing it didn't take me 2 months to choose the last one. Went to the thrift store today because we have a lot of things we don't have for the kitchen yet. So I want to buy as much as possible secondhand. Oh, a bee just came inside. This is me trying to think how I'm gonna get it out. I'm suspecting it's interested in the flowers I've got, and okay, it's making its way around now. I really like don't want to hurt it. It's up there. I don't know if you can see it, and I'm trying to like guide it outside. Okay, I finally lost the bee. That was a process. So we really needed like a pitcher or a water jug, and I found this. It says orange juice, and it's obviously, this is just the price tag that I poorly tried to remove. I'll give it a good clean. It's okay. It's not like huge, but it's better than not having a jug. And we really needed a can opener, and the store had one can opener, and it happened to be a pig. Isn't this the cutest can opener you've seen? I kind of like having these weird kind of, I don't know, little tacky things that don't go together. Shows off that didn't buy them in the set. I also got, this is unrelated to the kitchen, but I got this like mom talk game for like baby showers and stuff like that, and I borrowed this from my mom. It's a airtight jar to make like cleaning solution, because I was gonna buy it there, but then she said that she had some that I could borrow, so that's exciting. Bet she didn't expect to see my painting clothes again in this video, but here we are. We got some gold spray paint, and you'll never guess what I'm gonna do with it. Fun fact, in Norway it doesn't get dark in the summer, or in northern Norway, sorry. So we don't have any ceiling lamps, and I think I've mentioned that before. Yeah, this Trussel thing, this is our only lamp right now, and it doesn't really provide enough light now that it's suddenly started getting dark at night. So it became apparent that we really need to sort lighting out very quickly. So we got this lamp from my brother. It's a very basic lamp. To make the lamp look more fancy, or just, you know, add a little cool touch to it, because it's quite boring the way it is. I'm gonna spray paint this part gold. I know, like, it probably sounds wild, but I saw this at a cafe I went to. I interviewed the owner and stuff, and she told me about the renovations they had done and whatever, and they had just spray painted the insides of all their lamps gold, and it looked amazing. So I'm gonna try and do that. Spray paint was on sale, and I thought about this for a good old while, because I don't feel like this is very good for the environment. You know, just using aerosol cans, I try to limit my use of it. I don't use hairspray, like I try to not use spray cans, but I decided to make an exception. Let's see how this turns out. I'm gonna go spray paint it now, and I've never done this before. I'm not an interior person, like I don't care about, like, I've just never had the interest, but now I'm trying to do very basic things, and it's still just outside of my skill level. Is it weird that this sound reminds me of playing GTA? Okay, let's do this. I don't know how I'm doing, but I hope it will be fine because I don't want to mess up the lamp. Actually, if you're gonna comment on this video just to tell me I'm doing this wrong, there's no need. I think my camera person is messing with me. But I think this looks good. I think it will be fine. Hello. I just wanted to show you a few purchases we made at a secondhand store because we have a lot of kitchen stuff that we still need. I actually forgot to show you this. I bought this from a person online, which is where I thrift most stuff. I got this baking little rack for, you know, cooling down, you know, bread and whatever you take out of the oven. I feel like that's probably one thing that you don't consider buying secondhand very often, but they're not that cheap, so it's definitely worth checking if anyone's selling. I got a sieve because we really need it for like cooking and distributing powdered sugar on cakes. You know, like all these kind of things. I never thought I would need one of these, but we do. We really do. I made buttered chicken the other day and I had to borrow this from my parents' house, and I don't want to have to go to my parents' house that often to buy, like, borrow stuff like this. This is actually brand new. But I bought it secondhand. Like, all of these things are secondhand. I think I made that clear. We got a like box for storing cheese in the fridge. So yeah, back to the stuff we got yesterday at the thrift shop. We got these glasses so that when my nephew comes around or any other kids that we don't want drinking out of our glassware, they have something to drink out of. I got a measuring cup because we only had one that was 5 deciliters and we definitely needed one that was a liter. And then this is my partner's findings. I really wanted these to drink iced coffees out of. And we got another jug. This is a pretty good size. We definitely needed like some kind of pitcher. All right, time to throw this all in the dishwasher. A reminder to not underestimate the shit you can buy used. This is a bath towel that's new. I started ripping the tag off, that's why it looks like this. But yeah, we need more bath towels. And now I got a Amazon soft one for obviously cheaper for my wallet and for the environment. Woohoo! Hello! It's now April, so it's been 11 months since we started moving in and I started this vlog, and I've thought about it weekly that I need to do this tour so I can just finish this video and upload it, but I've just kept thinking the flat is not tidy enough, it's not organized enough because we have a lot of like clutter or like stuff that we haven't found a place for yet, and you know how moving in takes way too long. But just to like kind of clarify this, over the summer we worked a lot, so we didn't really have time to like put a lot of effort into the flat, and since October I have been out of play thanks to hyperemesis, so not a lot has been done. But today I just finally decided enough is enough. I am just gonna show you what the flat looks like. I'm gonna give you a quick tour, and I don't care that it's messy and it's not how I want it to be. I think I said somewhere in the beginning of this vlog that it was nice to finally have somewhere that I didn't think of as temporary, but I've still thought about this place as temporary, so I haven't really made it into what exactly I want my home to be, but it's still a lot nicer than wherever I've lived before, which is a lot of crappy flats in London. But yeah, let's start over in the hallway. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so this is what it looks like when you enter. Not very exciting. I think I talked about putting up some shelving or something that we could put like beanies and gloves and stuff like that in, but I temporarily just put one of the storage boxes that we had by the door and we kept our stuff in there. And I said to my partner, I'm just gonna do this because it's driving me crazy. He didn't like it at all and thought we needed a better solution, but has he come up with a better solution in the 6 months plus that box has been there? No. Also, yeah, we have a lot of shoes and stuff to, I don't know, deal with because we're not using all of them. I don't remember if I said that we ended up using the Rick and Morty picture, but it looks okay in here because this is like, you're not sat staring at it because you don't spend a lot of time in the hallway, so it's fine. And I am just glad I got some use out of it. We didn't have to just throw it away. And then here we have the living room. A lot of this you have seen before. Well, the baby pictures are new. So we got our Kallax, our like, you know, IKEA TV station, whatever. So in here we just store like electronics or Switch games and stuff, books. I have a box of like toys for when kids come over. They're my nephew's toys, but I mean obviously whenever a kid comes over they get to play with the toys. And on the PS5 we have a little dinosaur that my nephew gave the little baby, his cousin, that's in there for Christmas. Switch station. The only reason we have 2 Switches is because we didn't live together when we got our Switches. Well, my partner bought one for himself and then I loved it so much and hogged it, so he bought me one as well. The chair that I'm not a huge fan of, but it is nice to have when we're having extra guests over, and when we use the fireplace, we just move it out here because we have some extra space here. Oh my god, I can't aim at all. I'm so sorry about this wobbly, but I just thought I'll film this on my phone to just stick to the quality of the rest of this. I've got a little Easter chicken that my partner got in his Easter egg from my mom. Okay, let's just put down the picture of my goddaughter real quick. Here we literally just have shit. Like, this is usually where we throw stuff. It was not this tidy. I just decided to actually tidy it up a little bit before filming this because I didn't want to expose how messy we are. So right now I just put my like comics here, and we have our Funko Pops. This is the Winnie the Pooh one. It's the first thing my partner bought me, so I thought it was super cute, and then I made a sort of tradition to buy him one for each birthday, and I got to 2 birthdays, and then he said he didn't want any more. And I mean, during that time I did become a minimalist as well, and I did realize that these are just useless. Yeah, you will notice that we don't have a lot of knickknacks in our home. The amount of knickknacks we have is already like too much for our personalities, but it's okay. I think I've already talked about the pictures. This is obviously a solo one, and then we have a like newspaper one. I'm a journalist, so I thought that was very fitting. And then we have our Wind Waker one over here. I love this, and it also fits so perfectly on this wall because of the colors, so it's just amazing. I put the plant on the table for this occasion, but usually we keep it up in that window, and it actually covers, it makes it, you know, it gives us a little bit of privacy. No one can really see much from that window anyway, but it's just nice. I just thought it looked very empty because I don't like keeping stuff on the table. Okay, we can move inside the kitchen. First, I just wanted to show you the oven mitt that I got for our fireplace because it matches. This was not intentional at all. This was so random. Oh, this was really dusty. I'm so sorry. We haven't used the fireplace in a while, but like it's like a retro kind of design. I got a matching tea towel with it. It's like really old, but it works. So I'm gonna use it, you know? This is tiring. I haven't finished editing the moving video, but when I look at myself being all like fit and fast and able to move, I'm gonna be jealous of past me. Yeah, I think I probably showed you everything about the kitchen. I bought this set of like a toaster and a kettle and this like waffle iron, or like it's a toast, a waffle and a grill all in one. But the toaster was the only one that was actually good. I don't know, they weren't cheap either. Kind of bummed about that, not gonna lie. But this is a fine kitchen. It's totally okay for what we need. Here I have this, it's a rainbow soda that this local coffee shop sold on Pride, like during the Pride event. So now it is a decoration because it's a cute bottle, even though it really stands out up there. The fridge has a lot of like photos and stuff, so I'm not really gonna show that. Don't really think that's super interesting either. And here we have the room that I never allow anyone to go into. It's the gaming room slash storage room, let's be real. You can see it in the background when I film. It is all like stored stuff in here. Lots of things I actually need to like tidy up or take care of, but who's got the energy? Not me. So down here, which you can't really see in the videos, but you can sometimes when it's real messy. This corner is where I throw everything that I need to kind of deal with, or like baby clothes that I need to take to my parents' house, because that's where we store everything that we don't really need right now. But yeah, there's like packaging materials and clothes that we're trying to sell and stuff like that. So yeah, here you probably remember the well, I have a lot of packaging materials here as well. Semi-organized boxes and stuff. And here is my setup, which is ridiculous. Like when I film, I prop my laptop up on that box because I don't have a great setup. Like I can't adjust much. But now I can finally tell you why we bought this poster, because when we moved in here, we knew that we would probably like start trying to get pregnant while we lived here. We didn't have a time frame in mind or anything, but we did think that maybe this would be like a baby room. And that's why we bought like a kind of like a child-friendly poster for this one, because we really wanted to get like an Attack on Titan poster or something like that, but we decided that Celebi would be, you know, a bit more chill. You've probably seen this as well, the little nook. There's a little corner like as you go into the bathroom. Well, you can't really see it. And we put our clothes here. So that is nice. And then the bathroom is, like I probably said already, super basic. Yeah, it's like just the most standard basic bathroom that really does, like it just does the job, but nothing more. And then I realized I forgot to show you the bedroom, I think. Okay, my partner put the fan in a bad place. We have a fan in the bedroom because it's super fucking hot now. Well, not outside. Like, it's still this weird transition between winter and spring here in Norway. But this bedroom gets really hot during the night and it's terrible. So we need the fan. And we don't really have enough space. Obviously, like... this is a small room. Like, it's just the bed. And then this honky-tonk wardrobe that we can't even move. So... it's so fucking annoying. And up here, I've thrown a lot of shit that I didn't know where to put. So there you go. We're being realistic up in here. Okay, that was it. You've now seen where I live. This is just a small flat that we're living in right now. We don't know exactly how long we'll be living here, but for now, it's a good home for us. This was kind of a quick and like undetailed tour, but I feel like I've already talked so much about the flat and all the things we've done to it that I don't really feel like I need to talk that much about stuff. I just wanted to show you the finished products and just finally be able to upload this video. I talked about it a few times, like a long time ago, and I said like, oh yeah, I'm gonna finish it soon. And then I just stopped talking about it because it just wasn't happening. But now it's here, finally. I want to also make a video on how we're gonna make some adjustments in this flat to prepare it for the incoming baby. Because there are some things we need to do to like make it more practical and all of that just to get it baby ready. So you'll get to see this flat again, maybe in a few weeks. But yeah, this video is probably super long, so I should just get going really. Thank you for following along. I really like to watch these kinds of videos, so I hope this was interesting to you. See you tomorrow with a San Andreas video. Bye.